I haven't taken off.
Well, I'm taking off in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Well, I got off real easy. There's a lot of wind blowing in. Very ridge soarable, it sounds like.
Oh, yep, I got some lift right off launch. I'm off.
Okay, I'm heading to the right.
What do you show as your altitude?
30, looks like 3,200 right now.
Make sure you don't have your engine on.
Cycling it. I got a lot of lift, but cycling it is not killing it.
Okay, so that's even better.
Yeah. It's not an extreme. I'm getting about 4 knots. So ridge lift, and now it's dropping down to about 2. So
that sounds good. That's perfect. So again, this weather that we're flying is it's got multiple cloud layers.
I see you below me now. I'm over you. About I don't know, a couple hundred feet over.
Do you see the other launches, the other windsocks?
Not yet. I'm right over the launch hill, about 500 over the top right now. Climbing nicely. I figure I'll just get good altitude.
Yep. Yeah, it's very much a soaring kind of a place. You're going to have to work at it. It's, you're not going to go blasting into space from here.
Yeah, it's been very realistic so far. Very good. Head tracker's working great.
So even though we have a haze, that we haven't flown with a haze like this
not
before.
quite like this.
But this would be very much like it is real. It's going to be, because there's so much moisture in the air here right now. And then you've got that upper level.
I kind of lost track. Oh, there you are, right below me. We're both working the same thing. I'm just above you.
So this site is also known as Manila.
Huh. Why do they call it that?
I don't know, but the name of the mountain is Mount Bora. So you've heard of like the Manila Open and stuff like that, other competitions, that would be here.
Actually, I've never heard of it before.
This is a privately owned site as well.
So what's our actual wind direction? I'm not seeing
it's a light north. It's almost straight north, and it'll switch to very strong south by the end of it. So we're going to head south. So we're going to head what is currently downwind, but it will become into the wind. So
what's your height at this point?
34.
5,000.
You must have hit the thermal.
I climbed pretty good there for a while, but I'm sinking like a rock right now. I kind of went south and hit a lot of sinking going south, so I'm coming back north. That's where you are. I'm coming back towards you. If you look up right in front of you right now, you can see me.
I do not.
I'm quite a bit higher than you, so altitudes are probably better.
Oh, there's that thermal. There it is.
Is that what that is?
I finally hit that.
I'm back in it myself, right above you, more or less.
Yeah, that's the one I put out there. That's the big thing. As soon as you head out, it's going to be very tough.
So gain just all you can right here, do you think?
Yeah, but you can't wait too long because watch the wind. If it switches to the south, then you've got to head.
You know, something else that's interesting I see in the landscape here is that, before we were seeing those black cubes everywhere. I'm only seeing them in one place. out in front of.
I haven't seen them at all.
Way out in front of launch. There's one little line. Must be the only place on this part of the map that has whatever that is. It's on the far side of the kind of river out there.
So are you still over 5?
Yeah, I'm 5,500 now.
I'm at 38.
I think I might be topping this thermal out about that level where I blew out of the
No, so one of the things that I said on this is the thermals that I create are limited by the reported cloud base. They will not go above what the reported cloud base is.
If I look out at the horizon, I appear to be at an intersection between the fog, the low level fog, and the blue sky. I see some puffy hues a little bit higher than.
So, and there are Cumulus X clouds out there somewhere.
I haven't seen any Cumulus X shadows on the ground.
They may be blue, but they're there.
I just broke 6,000. Still getting lift. It's not nearly as strong.
I can't tell you how long I've been working on setting up this.
Well, it's beautiful, man. This is great. This might be one of the best flights we've had. See how it goes. I'm actually almost getting to the Puffy Q's base level. Very close to it. 6,500.
I'm still in lift, but not that strong lift like you have.
I'm still working that same thermal.
Are you above me? I mean, directly above.
I'm a little bit south of you.
South? Towards, away from launch.
You're heading towards me right now, it looks like. Well, you're just a dot below me at this point. Barely see your glider.
Yeah, I'm at 38, but I'm not. Now, yeah.
I'm about to go through 7. I'm 6.8 right now. I'm still climbing good. Do you hear the game sounds in your headset?
I hear the wind. I've turned the variable off.
Yeah, I hear the wind in the headset, and I hear XC Soar on my phone from the room.
Yep. That's what I got.
It's plenty loud enough with these headsets on. I can hear it. No problem.
I'm thermaling way too fast. Trying to take my VG off.
I haven't messed with mine. I have VG off from the looks of that string.
Yeah, I think my VG was on and I was flying much too fast.
I'm still getting 3 knots, 3 to 4 knots.
Well, because our cloud base was reported at like 11,000 or 12,000, that's going to be the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm halfway up the Q's now. And I'm not even under a cloud. I'm still in that house now.
Oh, this is my house now.
I think I'm starting to drift out of it again. No, I'm starting to lose it. Where did it go to? Somehow I got upwind of it. It's a little weird. Ooh, boy, there's the center.
I haven't got any 7s, I'll tell you that.
I've got 5 right now, 5 and 6. I got back in the core.
Yeah, I've been 1 and 2 is my averager, I'm sure.
Ooh, nice, 7. I'm looking straight down with no problem now. It's a little tough to look everywhere straight down, but I can do it. Wow, that's the first time I've been able to look down that well. This works really well, Rick, the head tracker up on top of the headband. It's off as far to my left side as I could put it, and have a good attach area. But man, yeah, that's the place to put it for sure. Works better than ever.
I assume you're still climbing.
6 knots, 5-6 knots up. I'm at 9,700 in climb.
Shit, I'm at 5. And I at most get just random above 1.
I had to search. You're not in the core. If you find the core, you'll get 6 to 7 in the core. So you need to search. I've dropped down to as low as 2 on the edge of it. Search for the core again. Ooh, 8 for a little bit. 10-6. You said the ceiling was 11 or 12?
That'll be 11 or 12, yeah.
I'm there. I just passed through a layer. I'm above the haze layer. At 11,000, I popped out of the haze layer. It looks like I'm in the space shuttle
interesting.
kind of right now. Wow, that's weird. And the lift just completely died at 11.1.
That's what it's supposed to do. Perfect.
Okay, so I want to head north.
You should see your arrow on your...
I want to go towards the next waypoint.
The first... Yep, and because you're going to fly out of the start cylinder.
So I'm heading that way now. I'm heading on course. You got a huge start cylinder.
Yep, a huge start cylinder. Man. This is the actual task for the contest.
I wonder why they made it so big. I need to pull on my VG. That's a 7, right? No, it's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got the VG on. My airspeed or ground speed is increasing. Not losing much altitude.
I just cannot find the center of this thermal.
Wow. I'm still getting 1 to 2 knots of lift. I've only gained 100 feet, but it's still going up a little bit. We glide down here.
And you're sure you don't have any...
Oh yeah, no way. Yeah.
Motor.
If I did, I'd have more climb than that. I went full throttle, no change at all. Off throttle, mention as well.
Okay.
Dang, man. It takes you a little while to reach the edge of this starting circle. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see it a little better. Well, you're gonna like this view up above the haze. It's very weird. It's like the world is encased in that mist, and there's cubes floating up here above it.
Yeah, this is the first like tri-level set of
There
clouds.
is. I do see it kind of like a higher kind of cirrus layer above. Maybe.
Yeah. What did you top out
11.1.
Shit, I'm just at 63.
I'm down to 10.6 now, gliding out on the course.
Yeah, no matter where I go, I can stay in the thermal, but it's not very wide where I'm at. And if I go in any particular direction, I get out of, I fall out. But I've got 2 knots, 2 to 3 knots.
Right her up. Oh, this is weird.
So I'm climbing.
My Vario was saying 11 there for a minute, but now it's down to the same as XC Soar 10.1. I'm real close to the edge. I should have gotten a start. I just got a start. Just got a start. Dang, man, this course goes right over a big body of water.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to stay a little to the left of that. And I can't tell, if it wasn't for XC Soar, I wouldn't have the slightest idea where it was going. Because you barely see the ground. It's starting. There's
on the
not
course.
really anything. Oh, I got a queue out in front of me out here. Hell, I got one right over me. He's just started showing up all of a sudden. Maybe I'll get an XC thermal out here. XC sort. In fact, there is a little hint of lift. That's worth turning. It's only 1.5, but I just drove into a thermal.
There you go.
Got 3 knots up, 2 to 3. Wow, it was like all of a sudden XC Soar just showed up.
Alright, pulled on the VG and I'm on course.
It's not a very strong one, but it's there.
You show to be 4,000 feet and 8 miles out in front of me.
How do you know that?
I can see
Oh,
your,
my tag.
your stuff.
Well, if you put the pedal to the metal and can make it to me out here, I can point out this thermal for you.
Well, I'm just flying right at you.
Did you pull your VG back on?
Which is straight. Yep. So which you're straight down the course.
I still have mine on. I'm going to turn that off. There we go. Oh yeah, that helped the climb rate. Remember to do that when you get to the thermal.
Yeah, I keep thinking it didn't make that difference. It does make a huge difference.
I think that's another reason why I out-climbed you on that first one, is because I had VG on to start.
What do you show for a wind direction?
Well, I'm in the thermaling screen now, so I do have a wind. I'm showing northwest, maybe 350, 340.
Yeah, and that's what I've got with it. So it's like quartering too.
Didn't you say when we started out it was south? No, it was going to go south. You said.
Let's go south. It was northeast when we matched.
I'm almost back to cloud base. I'm at 4,800.
It says 5,800 on mine.
4,900. It looks like I'm pretty close to cloud base out here anyway. And this appears to be a cloud base that's above the haze level. At least what the haze level is out here.
Now dropping at 600 foot a minute.
It's all relative. I lost my lift. I don't know how that can be. Down here.
I've gained a couple miles on you.
It's hard to.
It's
hard to judge where cloud base is with all this haze.
So I've got my start.
Cool. Did you just get your start? Just got it.
Just got it. Man. Sinking like a rock, but making some headway here. Straight down the course line. Close to that body of water.
Well, like I said, I'd stick to going straight down the course line. You need to get out to where I am, just short of the turn point, to start getting into these cumulus X thermals out.
I'm flying straight at you.
Oh wow! All the puffy Qs that I had right above me just a minute ago just vanished, but I still have lift. Mostly weather-wise. Good job on the weather. This is pretty cool. Thermal, where'd you go? I'm at 9,000 and I'm at almost no lift. Seem to have lost it again. How do you like that water texture out here?
Mine's not that good. It just looks like a blue blob.
Mine's showing some pretty good waves. There it is. There it is. Might get a little higher.
Well, I had found a gopher farm.
What's your AGL now?
2,500.
Does it look like you're almost on the ground?
Almost.
Well, I'm milking this one for every bit I can get out of it. I'm less than a knot climb. It's a little better.
I think I can see. I can count leaves on trees now.
Yeah. That's like when I tried to land in the Owens over there, man. It's like really difficult to tell where the ground actually really was. Your depth perception is so off. Dang, seem to have found the core again. There's lift. Turning now. See if I can try and spot you here.
It'll be interesting to see if this thermal I caught is the same thermal you got.
That's what I was just gonna. I'm trying to look and find you to see if it looks like you're close to me. So far, I cannot see you.
That's the strongest thermal I've gotten the whole fight right now.
Yeah, it sounds good.
5.5.
Where are you? I can't see your tag anywhere. Now you should be right in front of me.
I'm close to the shore of the lake.
It's not showing me your tag at this point. I'm up to 10.3, and I'm definitely back in the core of it. So I'm gonna get back to 11 anyway, it looks like. I'm searching along the edge of the lake and just not seeing you.
I'm at 44. Really gaining now.
Nice save.
Yeah, there's a bug fart down low.
Well, with any luck, you can do like I did and ride that right back up to 11. Just stick with it. I just went into the space level. I'm out of the haze. Above it. At 11,000.
Heck, I just whited out at 53.
You actually in a cloud?
I think so. I can't see the ground anymore. But I have light.
Well, the fog,
I'll just keep climbing.
The haze looks thicker as you get higher. It gets to where you can just barely see the ground.
I can't see the ground.
I'm at 11.5. Still climbing good. This thermal's punching through, at least to some point. Oh, it's just went dead at 11.5. I might have flown out of it. Let's see. Getting a little bit more.
moving on, I can't get any higher.
I had to glide quite a ways before I found a second thermal.
I'm in essence, from what I can tell, right at cloud base.
I think that's that cloud that you're hitting is the lowest level of clouds, and the haze level is the intermediate. And then I see one up that looks like it's up at about 11 to 12,000 feet somewhere.
I'm flying around the lake. I'm going past that second lake.
I'm still showing a wind about the same as it was before. Northwest, not terribly strong. So we got a quarter tail, right quarter tail, gliding towards this turn point. Which is kind of pushing us off course. And now I'm trying to make that up to get to that turn point. Negative 4 knots of sync.
Well, I do see a road out here, so I'm kind of heading for
There's
that.
definitely farms and little paved roads and stuff all over out here.
But I've got lots and lots of haze out here. So.
This looks like pretty nice XC country, really, for flatlines. Ooh, I just drove into some more lift.
Well, I'm at treetop level now. Nothing.
I hope you have Kathy's cell number. Give her a call.
Putting out the gear. down. 1 hour, 6 minutes. Landed.
Too bad. How far is it from the first turn point to the goal?
I'm 4 miles from the first turn point. I think it's probably about
4 miles? That's exactly where I am.
Yeah, I'm 4 miles from Carroll.
I'm looking down, trying to see if I can spot your tag. Don't see it. Wow. Just
really
broke 12,000 for the first time. Yeah, I think this is the top. Absolute top. Surprised I got this high. I'm turning back on glide for that first turn point here. Just a second.
So I'm cheating. I launched and put myself up in the air.
You're back at launch?
Just so I can keep flying. No, I just slew it up.
Okay. Cool.
Just to get going. So
Might
I'm
as well.
at 6,000. So.
How high did you slew?
6,000.
Probably should have gone higher.
No, I can't. My flight has ended. So
Yeah.
this is all.
Is that cloud layer that you had that stopped you before still there, or is that not?
I just have haze. There's no real cloud above me.
Yeah, Kingless X is.
I could easily go higher.
Some strange stuff.
I'll go higher just to see what it's like up higher. Yeah, so I just. Okay, I went
Go
up
up
to
above 11 just to see what it's like. Up above.
Yeah, I'm up at 14, and yeah, there's definitely a cloud layer here. Yeah. So if you get above that low-level cloud base, it's much better. I can see.
Can you see me?
No. I'm heading towards the turn.
I'm just passing the last tip of the last body of water before you get to the turn point. And it says I'm 2.6 out of the turn point.
I'm 3.6 out of the turn.
Should be right in front of you and below you. I'm at 11.1.
See it.
Sinking pretty bad.
Oh yes, there you are. I see you. I do see you. I'm above you and to the left.
Huh. I can't see.
On a glide.
I still can't see you.
I'm at 13.
Oh, there it is. I saw it for a second. There you are. I got you now. Yep. You're not very far away, about where you should be. Not very far away, but above and off my right rear.
Yep.
Are you seeing those black boxes at this point?
I do not. Well, I finally see Cumulus X cloud.
Oh, really? I haven't seen a one.
You're flying towards one as we speak. I'm gonna look and see what the. Oh, I can't see what the weather's doing. You're in control of it.
Well, this is weird. Occasionally my vario height and my XC-soar height are way off of each other. And then it corrects itself.
Significant wind change just occurred. You have a quartering, almost 90-degree wind direction from the right.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. It's not that much of a significant wind change.
There was a tailwind, and now it's starting.
Well,
to
it was a quarter wind. It's just a little bit more of a side wind. Might need to zoom in, or I'm gonna miss this turn point. I'm just a short ways from getting into the turn cylinder.
Me too.
Oh, and I hit lift. I'm gonna work that. I'm back down to 9,500, so work this.
You made the turn point?
I was just about there, and I hit this lift just before I got to the line, so I decided to work this lift, because I'm back down to 96. So I'm marking the thermal over here. If you want to come over. I have no cloud for it or anything.
I have made the turn point. I don't see you though. I got nice cloud development though.
Huh.
With two different layers of cloud. There's a thermal here. This must be the same thermal you're in.
It was just short of the edge of that cylinder.
Well, I made the cylinder.
I turned before I got to it, so I haven't scored it yet.
I don't see you though.
I haven't seen you either since I got in this thing. But you're probably above me. What's your altitude?
I'm at 11.6.
So you're a little above. think Exosaur is saying I got enough height to make goal, but I'm not sure. And if I do, it's not by much.
How far away are you?
17.4. And I just lost the thermal, so I'm going on glide. Oh shit, I had it. And I was climbing with the VG on that time. Dang. That cost me a bunch of time. Thought I had it off, but I had it on.
Now I've lost the thermal at about 44.
Search upwind a little bit. You tend to drift out of them, even though they are blowing or leaning. I should say it's more like they're leading with the wind, not blowing. Burning altitude at a pretty high rate. It still says I've got over 2,000 above goals. I'm panicking at this point. Finish the task. Well, I'm looking out in front of me. I'm going to go whatever the actual turn point is. I swear, I'd say FSX for its time, when it came out, it was ahead of its time. Dropping my gear. I wish you could look down and see your legs. Wow, man, that really kills the vibration. And I'm on the ground.
Be right there in a sec. I gotta fly. I just have to get high enough to make it. If nothing else, this is really good practice to use XC Sorta for how to use it, how you like to use it.
I really enjoyed that flight. That was a very good flight. That was cool. I see your tag coming in. 3.2 out of the LZ. I'm going to pick my glider up and spin it around so I can watch it. Well, actually, I could just go outside, huh? I could just turn the head tracker off and I'm using the hat switch. Doing wing overs.
Yeah.
Don't get too carried away. You're still a ways away from the field there.
That's a good
Time to come in.
That's a good one, Lewis. Yeah, I gotta find out where you are again. Now I'm lost.
That's why I mentioned that. You're still, like, your glider isn't that big. You're half a mile out.
There's lift over here. That's kind of
Yeah, you're climbing back up. Got about 1,500, I guess that is. I don't know if that's altitude or AGL. Boy, it'd be nice if I could set my glider down on the control bar and the tail and step outside and film this.
No, we will be.
Well, I'm getting a really good picture of your approach coming in from under my glider.
Ooh.
Whoa, what was that?
Missed that tree.
Oh, you got another one right in front of you.
I'm gonna land right on top of you.
Yeah, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh, you swooped right over me. Actually, it showed you going right through the ground. Yeah, you're hovering about 1 or 2 feet above the surface, and now you just did a face plant. Ouch. That looks like it hurts.